Happy holidays! Deronda here, popping in on your midweek to show you how to make these pecan snowball cookies. Melt in your mouth, delicious, perfect for a holiday gift. The ingredients you're going to need is 2 cups and 1/4 of all-purpose flour, 3/4 of a cup of pecans. I'm going to chop these down to where they're nice and fine. I'll show you how to do that here in a little bit. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of butter at room temperature, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. Some of you will know this as icing sugar or confectionery sugar, wherever you are in the world. And you're going to need extra to roll your nice warm cookies in. Let me show you how simple and easy this is to get together. I'm adding my soft butter here into a medium mixing bowl. You see how soft that is? That's what you're looking for. If you need to soften it up a little bit more, you can put it in your microwave and nuke it for about 5 seconds at a time until you get this softness here on your butter. With a hand mixer, you're going to beat your butter till it's nice and smooth. Once it's looking like this, add your 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. Start on low. You want to keep your powdered sugar from flying out of your bowl. Then you can increase the speed. Be sure to scrape down the bowl as you go. Now we're going to add all our pure vanilla extract. Make sure you use pure vanilla. It's going to make all the difference in flavor. Next, we're going to add a little bit of our flour, about 1/3 at a time, with your salt. And on low, we're going to start mixing in our flour with our butter sugar mixture. Continue adding a little bit at a time until you get all your flour well blended in with your butter mixture. As you can see, it's a nice thick dough. Remove your dough off your beaters by just using your spatula and pushing it through, or just use your nice fingers. Don't leave any of it behind. I like a fine chop here on my pecans, so I add it into a food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can use a knife and chop them down. This is the texture that I love here on my chopped pecans, nice and fine. Add your pecans into your cookie mixture. Use a spoon and we're going to work it in to our dough until it's really well blended. If your dough is pulling away from the sides of your bowl, you can start rolling out your 1-inch dough balls. If your dough is sticking to the sides of your bowl because you're living in a warm climate or your kitchen's warm, you can put this in the refrigerator and chill it for 30 minutes to an hour, and then you'll be able to roll out your cookie dough balls. I've been rolling my cookie dough out into 1-inch balls. At this time, you want your oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Place them about 2 inches apart here on your cookie sheet. And by the way, I've got my cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. Not necessary, but if you're not using parchment paper, just make sure you have a real thin coating of butter or oil here on your cookie sheet. These are off to that preheated oven on the middle rack for the next 10 to 12 minutes or until golden in color. Use your timer and no peeking. Here's our baked cookies, and oh my goodness, do they smell good. I'm going to let them cool for 5 minutes here on their cookie sheet before I transfer them over here to the cooling rack. After about 5 minutes, you can use your hands to transport them off the cookie sheet here into the cooling rack. They're not that warm, but if you want to use a spatula, you be my guest. While your cookies are slightly warm, you're going to roll them here in your powdered sugar and sit them here to let them cool the rest of the way. To top these cookies, I like using a small sieve. I add a little bit of that powdered sugar and I go over the top of each cookie to really give it that snowball effect, and I just absolutely love these. You're going to let these sit here and cool down completely. The great trick about this is use parchment paper underneath your cookies so you can catch all that excess powdered sugar and add it right back here into your bowl. Gotta give one of these a try. Woo! And I know they're gonna be scrumptious. They're still a little warm. Looky there on the inside. Gotta give it a try. Wow. The texture is like a shortbread and a sugar cookie. It's light, delicate, that little sweetness of powdered sugar there on the top. It's fantastic. Perfect for the holidays, perfect for gift giving. I'm Deronda with Foods 101. Leave me a comment, give me thumbs up, hit that notification bell to be the first to get my new YouTube food videos, and look how lovely and light those pecan snowball cookies are. Thanks a million for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch you lovely people Later.